What is up, everybody? Durell, the Whiskey Saint, back on another Wednesday, guys, and we're going to be diving into that infamous box of mine, guys. Got to get some blinds done. Been doing them for a bit, but haven't actually touched anything out of this box. Been having Jaden, if you guys been watching the last couple weeks, pour me some blinds and actually doing it blindfold. But we're going to get back into the handy dandy big old box of samples over here, pour one up blind, and guess to see if I can potentially get something right on it or get it all wrong. We shall see. If you're new to our channel, guys, though, hit that like and subscribe. We're going to kick this show off. Cheers. Welcome back, guys, and I'm going to just grab this box. We're going to dive right in. So let's see which way the samples are laying. All right. So we're just going to do this up, guys. I see this one here. We're going to pull that. Feels full. We never cheat because cheating doesn't help in terms of the blinds. So I'm going to pour this up. Actually, looks like I may have sampled this at some point. It wasn't quite 2 ounces, but we shall see. Holy crap, that's a lot in that bottle. Got my Whiskey Nose Glen, guys. We're going to throw that in there. Oh, I haven't even showed you. Let's do that. Look at that. Haven't done this in a while. I'm forgetting what I do. So we're going to make sure the label's out. We're going to flash the camera so you guys can see. Hopefully it's there. Rotate it a bit and cover that up. Throw it into that Glen. And we're going to get to work. We'll say the color, though, is lovely. Nice, rich, dark, like amber color, dude. Look at that. It's nice. Great, great color. Don't know if the whiskey is great, though, right? So we're going to find out. Give it a little spin job. Cheers to my man, Mr. Whack. Going to see you in a couple weeks, buddy. It's going to be a good time. Cannot wait. But cheers, everybody. We're going to dive right in. Oh, so right off the rip, this does not remind me of bourbon. I'll tell you that. Like initially, I got like a American single malt / Scotch vibe on that, but the color's throwing me off because this is a pretty dark Scotch or potentially American whiskey. Interesting. Yeah, definitely not bourbon. Definitely not bourbon. I think once I taste, be able to kind of narrow it down a bit more, hopefully. But we'll see. Enough with the nose in. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. That's nice. Do not think that is American single malt. Although you get a ton of malt, comes across more on the Scotch side of things. So I would be definitely going with Scotch. Yeah, I can't. It could be an American single malt, right? Like a lot of Scotch whiskey does use 100% single malt or malt, but this just tastes more on the lines of some scotches that I've had versus American single malts. And proof actually seems pretty decent. Like I would think maybe right above 100. Let's take another sip. That's a delicious pour. So it's bright, citrus, nice spice. I say 100 proof, but it could be just under, guys, to be honest. But all the flavor just like translates. Like If this is 100 proof, I bet that it probably went into the barrel at like 110 or something low, because it doesn't really taste like it's proof down. Like the flavors are so concentrated and it just hits all the right places on the mouth. Like it's really, really, really nice. So I'm really curious to see what this is. Hopefully it's like a readily available scotch. Haven't really pulled many scotches out of that box in a while, but this is nice, and the color gets me too because this is really, really dark. But I wouldn't immediately think that it's finished. But when I see scotch this dark, I think finished. But palate wise, wouldn't really make me think that. It is very citrus forward though, like a nice little orange, not even orange peel, more orange zest, a slight bitterness, but there's some sweetness mixed in as well. Nose is nice. This is a really good whiskey. I need to take another sip, guys. I literally like everything about that. It's tough for me to find something that I really don't like or don't care for. Like it's not a super high proof by any means, but the flavors are so concentrated that it just hits every point in the mouth, like front, mid, back of the palate. Like it hits every single spot, and the flavor sits on the front and the side of my mouth, not so much in the back. Like I still get that finish and that flavor, but the flavor is actually sitting on the front of my tongue and along the sides of my tongue and my cheeks. None at the back of my tongue, which is I don't have an issue with that, but just kind of find it a little not weird, but just interesting. Like this is an interesting pour. Um, I wouldn't think that this is from the Isla region. Like I'm not really getting peat. I do get like a slight like burnt like barrel char note, I guess, is what I'm going for towards the tail end of this, but not to the point where it's even remotely standoffish. So it's actually confusing, but confusing in a good way because I really, really like it. I'm gonna take one more sip, then we're gonna reveal what this is. Hmm. Normally, when I pour hefty samples, I usually don't get through them, but I just want to keep drinking this, and I'm hoping it's something that's probably just sitting on the shelves to make it easier to get. But I guess we'll see in a minute. But guesses, let's say 102 proof Scotch, Scotch whiskey, Scotland in terms of region. I want to say finished because it's so dark, but it doesn't come across finished, but most of them are. So if I was hedging, if it was a betting game, I would say a finished Scotch. I can't guess the region, but at like 102 proof or so. I'm not sure how much of that's going to be on the sample, but let's take a peek. Oh, shit. It is an American single malt. God damn. And my proof was way off. Way off. Holy shit. It's 122. So I probably showed the wrong label to you guys. So I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. It's not. It's a little dark, but this is from Baker Drinks. Westland single cask, American single malt, petite Syrah finished, 8 year. I didn't guess years, but 122.6 proof. Holy crap. Like I definitely got the malt 100%, but it brought me down a line of more Scotch versus American single malt, but this is ridiculously good. Holy crap. Definitely going to be messaging Troy to see if this is sitting on shelves near him. This is pretty crazy. Wow. Another sip. Yeah, this is silly good. Like, sign me up now. Troy, if you're watching, definitely got to shoot you a message. For everybody else, Westland single cask, American single malt, petite Syrah finished, 8-year, 122. If you had it, let me know. If not, you need to find it. This is crazy. But we're going to end it off here, guys. Cheers.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you